Morning viewer. So what I'm going to show you today is actually just part of something that's a big interest of mine, and that is old technology. And what I have here is something from the mid 80's. It's an NEC PC8201A, and it is a portable computer. Has a battery pack for backup. Note, it's only for backup. So when I say portable, I don't mean portable as in you can sit on the train and use it, though I'm sure there are ways that that could be done with an external battery pack, but it is portable in the fact that it's small, light, functional for the time. So this runs off 9 volts DC and it works. So I'll just show you some other things about it. This is it's a smart RAM expansion pack. What's a smart RAM expansion pack? Well, this RAM actually has a battery. It also has a protect switch and a power supply. Now you can actually keep information on this expansion pack, which is pretty cool. So one thing is, when you plug in an expansion pack, when you're probably used to, you know, other computers, you sort of think, oh, it goes in that way, but on this beast it goes in that way. And the other thing is, this doesn't lift up at all. It just stays where it is. So this is the power supply, and this does work. So I don't know how well that's coming through, if you can see it or not. Okay, oh yeah, looks like that's coming. Okay, to be honest, I'm not too sure if that's showing on your video or not, but it's, so this is 1983, and uses a Microsoft Basic. So other things I have with this, luckily enough, is I have a application kit guide, reference card, and reference manual. So it's pretty cool to have all this for it. I mean, I don't have all the original packaging or anything, but I do have these guides, etc., for what you can do with it. So yeah, it's quite neat in that regard, and obviously quite cool that it actually does work. So this takes us into a basic version. Oh, why is that not working? Okay. I'm looking for here we go. So print high, enter high. So yep, relatively interesting. So I haven't played around with this a great deal, mainly because I bought it probably about 19 years ago, but it's actually been in storage for the last 18 years. So I only recently got it back from where it's been stored, and have, you know, just gone through, cleaned it out, make sure it's working okay, but haven't actually re-familiarized myself with it in any regard. But I thought it'd be something that might be interesting to show on here. I believe these cost around $1,000 when they come out. So bearing in mind that was $9.83, that's quite a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So if you think about the sort of value of what you're getting now, it's certainly a little bit different. Also is, imagine doing a lockdown like we've had with the coronavirus, and your computer is this. This is what you use to work from the office. So it does have like a telnet type connection, so you can log into a mainframe. But imagine doing your work from this beastie, instead of what we have today with our modern laptops and virtual VPNs, and that you can work into an office nice and securely and safe, basically the same as if you were there, to something a little bit more old-fashioned like this. Would have been a little bit more tedious, I feel. But then, you know, obviously the way that this would have been used in the office as well would have been a bit different also. So I will go through at a later stage and look at a few more of the features and programming, and maybe do some sample programs, etc. Have a bit more of a look at the I/O. But I just thought that this might be just a bit of an interesting show and tell. I do have quite a few others, like I've got some Commodore 64. I've got some of the very early Toshiba portables. I've also got a Epson one, which is a similar era to this. So I'll show some of those as time goes on. But anyway, if you have an interest in seeing more of these, then just subscribe, because I do have some more technology that I'd certainly be interested in showing. But thanks for watching.